One of the biggest pushbacks I get is around the concept of shared ownership and accountability. And the pushback is simple, comes from an old mindset that says, well, if you've got shared ownership and shared accountability, then nobody's accountable. Well, that's not actually what that means. So let me explain what we mean by shared ownership and accountability. First of all, there's always a primary leader, a single point of accountability. That part doesn't change. So there's always that single person that you're holding accountable for the progress of a major project or a major initiative that you're trying to accomplish. But here's the catch. How often have you seen that leader attempt to lead that project successfully, but get undermined by someone else on the team who doesn't support them in that project? Maybe they have their own initiative that they're supporting and they're not willing to resource or use their resources to help the other person's priority. See, that simply doesn't work. So what we create for those top priorities is shared ownership, where whatever those 6 to 8 top priorities are, everybody on the team is accountable for ensuring success on all 6 to 8 of those projects and initiatives. That does not mean they're all involved with making decisions. That does not mean there's any consensus management or consensus decision making, any of that. Here's what it does mean. That as a think tank, our shared ownership means that we are invested in helping to solve any problem or breakdown that that project is having to support the leader in being successful. Because we have more creative thinking outside being objective. Sometimes those problems involve our areas. Sometimes it's a decision about more resources or making a decision that's going to affect the other organization. Maybe it's even resolving conflicting priorities. But it's something that that leader can't do by themselves without the support and the shared thinking of the rest of the group. That way, we're all dedicated to those projects and initiatives as non-negotiable. We're all in it for everybody to succeed. Because if one person fails, we all fail. That's shared ownership. And just to give you a sense about this, I was working with an organization that was about to open up a new medical center. And it was just a few months before opening, and they were behind on staffing. And they went to the group that was having difficulty, and they held them accountable for what they did and didn't do. But at the end of the day, it's about the result, not about blame. So they decided to involve the entire team around their functional areas to actually find new employees and hire new employees. When that medical center opened with 2,000 people, they were fully staffed, on time, first time that's ever happened in the history of that corporation, because everybody chipped in to make it successful. That's shared ownership and accountability. So, give us a call. Let's talk about how that could apply to your organization, how to break down the silos, the competition, the power plays to set up where everybody is unified, working towards the common good of the organization with shared ownership and accountability.